Alright, hello Twitch, how are you guys doing today? We're just getting the game hosted up, we should be good to go very, very soon. Waiting for, I think, one more jump. No, that's Enfield. And we should be good to go very, very soon. So yeah, hello everyone, welcome to day 3 of the 3-day war, also known as the Chain of Command, also known as the 4th anniversary stream. Like, the titles have been a bit confused for this series. We are playing as the United Kingdom. I am the First Lord of the Admiralty, playing in my boats. And I'm joined here by Feedback Gaming, who's doing the air stuff, Toriel, who's the Prime Minister, and then
not, right?
Prussian, who is the army.
If they don't use console command or edit the save. I'm suggesting we deploy like 100 divisions in the UK itself.
Yes.
Just so we don't accidentally lose.
Maybe we should have 72 because that's the exact number for like a garrison.
That's for one garrison.
Yes.
Maybe let's go with 2. Like, one of them just does victory points and what's the word? And ports, and the other one just does the whole coast.
Storms,
whatever.
Ragnar. They're storms.
Okay, yeah. If we do that, there's no way they land.
We can afford it. They don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
We should. I'm thinking.
and I'm gonna.
So I think we have like 61 factories on fighters now.
Ready up, Feedback.
Oh, it's just feedback. Okay. Right. So I think we maybe could go up to 65 and then stop, and then go and put everything else into, like, I don't know, guns or something.
I want to focus on reducing the independence of the dominions. Wait a minute, something's wrong. This might be a wrong save because we have a ask to join faction request from the United States up.
This is the wrong save. I think this is the day 2 save, like before the session, isn't it?
No, we're at war.
No, it's not. It's not. Is this really the save?
None of the Dominions are being called. The United States in the war. They already are.
The pop-ups slating.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, got a hot join.
Who's this?
You guys remember the date of the end of the 7th of August? I want to check the saves because I think I saved on exit. Documents. House of Iron. Save games. No, actually, it seems like it's fine.
Yeah, I think it's just
It is
the
right date.
pop-ups delayed.
Alright.
Right, and the Dominions weren't called in against Japan. I think that's what happened. That's why it's not saying. In fact, if we don't call in Dutch East Indies, then Japan can't invade it anyway.
Well,
Although one of the AIs will probably invite them anyway. No, they can't. It's a puppet.
Oh, what?
I mean,
He's on Romania.
they are a puppet, so the Germans can just declare on them without a justification if they
Wait.
want to.
One of the commentators is on Romania. Check Romania. Oh, he's gone now.
Oops.
I think he misclicked.
Huzzah! Yeah, I think that might have happened.
Yeah.
I wonder if that changed anything in Romania. 2 research slots. Should we work on improving the Marines? You should probably work on improving the
We
Marines,
don't
right?
have any Marines anyway, but yeah.
But you
actually
said something
don't,
about
yeah.
invading the Germans with Marines, that you wanted to do that.
Yes, we can do that. Yes.
I mean, if you want, it's your
Yeah,
Marines.
no, we should try it.
Should we do 1942 guns? It's just 1 year to research.
It's 1 year to research. We have only 2 hours to play. Can we use them?
Chat saying air doctrines.
Yeah, we are doing it already, aren't we?
I think one of those slots was an air dock.
Yeah. No. I think we still have 2 free without. I don't know. We'll see in a moment. Oh, you're right.
We're doing air doctrine, we're doing sea doctrine, and army doctrine and marines. Alright, maybe we should do some in industry.
Or the
Yeah, let's do
artillery.
construct.
Either
we'll do-
that or artillery.
We're gonna do construction, and if you prefer artillery to improve marines, I can switch marines to artillery.
Well, let's wait for the Marines to finish first. Probably.
Okay.
Fine. Okay.
Now I want to focus. I'm not gonna do focuses once we're done with Indian autonomy.
Sounds fine.
We just want to do the Imperial Conference and get all the bonuses from it, so we're gonna need a lot of political power for it.
Okay, so what I want to do here...
We're on limited conscription. Is that gonna be sufficient?
What? Why do we have like 700k in training? We only have like one... Is the tiny that big now? Oh, it's not.
No, shouldn't be.
No. Why does it say we have minus 700k in training?
It sometimes gets messed up if you're using colonial manpower.
Ah, okay. It's like, what?
Speaking of colonial manpower, let me check. The British Raj has almost 1 million manpower. We should use that to secure our
That's
territories.
very nice. Yeah, garrison you gave that. I can deploy some, quick deploy these, and then switch them to Raj template. We have a bunch of army XP too now, so that's good. Can delete the tank brigade here because it's useless. We don't want it.
So I'm gonna train more tinies. Fine.
Yeah, that's great. Stacks
Yeah.
of 24.
Actually, I'm thinking
I
that
would
many.
just... Yeah, oh, okay, that's great, yeah. One full garrison.
Let's deploy it in. Prepare, British people. Yorkshire.
That's my home. How dare you mispronounce it?
What is it? Yorkshire?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yorkshire.
Okay.
And you say the O is going to have a U, Yorkshire.
It's the enemy, that's what it is. Lancashire for life.
Commentators influencing us, which is
East,
interesting. Oh, we started. I just didn't know this.
Yep.
Resources with too much rubber.
Too much rubber. It's, I think we're just taking away from our puppets, so it's 1 for 80.
Don't
It's not
wanna,
like we
don't
can
wanna,
change it.
you know, wanna screw up their autonomy. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cancel our imports of steel from France and make imports from, say, the Raj. Yugoslavia has called Croatia.
Oh, naval invasion in Solomon Sea. And Eastern China, what? Oh, that's Japan,
Japan.
probably. Yeah. Both of those are, I guess, Japan. Okay.
Oh, the French have their submarines in China. That's funny.
I'm gonna. Can I put the tinies on the highest priority?
Sure.
Yeah.
You got it, yeah. That's probably a good idea.
Just for a moment. We really need that garrison, don't we?
Yeah, it's not like Germany's doing anything.
There's enough equipment to train. Ah, there it comes. Yeah.
Oh, they actually have... How is it possible that they have air over Benelux but it says 0 planes? That's really strange. Oh my god, the trade ratio in Western Germany, it's like 1 to 16 sometimes. So, now it's not as good, but it's still very good. It's great. So does Iraq have a, you know, like a VP
Yeah.
for the game, or?
What do you mean? Victory point? No, there's one in Iran, Tehran, I think.
Okay.
But I'm not sure we should do it. We're winning anyway, and it would stretch us a bit.
Yes, that's true. So what I want to do is, okay, I'll take South Africa's troops.
Just a heads up, Mordred, if you ever do see the submarines, let me know the location, because then I'll put air superiority over that area to get more spotting, and I'll put nabs up there to hit the subs as well.
Yep, sounds good. I'm trying to find them at the moment. Because I'm down to 66% escort efficiency, which means their subs are definitely out somewhere. But I haven't seen any interceptions.
I'm gonna
Gonna
work
take-
on. Go on.
I'm gonna take all of Australia's troops and put them in our isles.
Based on the intel, they might possibly be in Wilhelmshaven.
Yeah, if they're in port, I'm not too concerned. I think partially
you-
also we're suddenly using a massive amount of convoys.
Do you need more intel in Germany? I can do that.
Yeah, please.
So between
Sure.
4 and 6 task forces in Wilhelmshaven. So
If- Can we infiltrate their navy? Because that would tell me exactly where their fleets are deployed.
Yeah, I can do that.
That would be very
Just
useful.
delay the civil war in Austro-Hungary that I'm planning.
I think it's worth it.
yeah, so 70% we get more tooltips on ports.
Not navy, right? Just navy
80%
infiltration.
as well. Gain some more.
And once we have 80, we get exact deployments. We can see where their units are allocated.
It'll be done, but it will be done in a very long time, unfortunately, because it takes a long time to prepare this mission.
Yeah, no worries.
Like a year to complete, probably.
What's their intel? Are they building surface ships or just subs? Just subs.
I'm gonna take Canada's troops too.
I mean, now that America's in the war, you may as well.
No, we were buying aluminium from France, which is not necessary since we have Suriname. That has a lot of aluminium.
That is true.
Okay, adjusting. And the East Indies.
Oh, we only need like 50 more air XP and we can max out our fighter. It's gonna be nice.
Resources are good.
I'm gonna need to start actually building convoys. You guys are using a lot.
Oh.
Lend-Lease.
I'm using
Phil?
some because I'm transferring a bunch of troops.
If you need more convoys in emergency, we can kill the Lend-Lease on, for instance, USA and France and some of the Commonwealth countries.
That's all good. I'll just build some more. They're not straining the
Really?
transport.
Question: should I use the INF 20 Raj templates for the big garrison on the UK?
The minute you
Yes,
say
um,
that, we hit 0 convoys. Okay, let me sort that out.
I think I am already using some of those there. Am I not? I'm not sure.
No, I'm deploying a new army, and what template I should use? Should I
Yes,
use the
yes.
normal Indian one or make it a reserve template?
You can use the normal Indian one.
Because it's gonna drain
There
a
we
lot
go.
of equipment
Cool.
when I switch.
We will have a bunch anyway. I think we like currently our we're done in 60 days. We have a lot on guns. We
Okay,
make 250 a day. Let's try.
Okay, I'm switching. Watch the
Yeah.
equipment.
Let's see.
They're attacking North Italy.
60 days. Fine. Oh, I do need to support that one. A few more troops. Oh, there's Americans helping us here. That
Yeah,
combat.
the Americans are starting to arrive. There's this massive flood going across the Atlantic.
The Americans. You know that the involvement of the United States was almost prohibited, but I argued against it because either side could do it.
What's going on there?
There was a German navy that we detected, and it's disappeared again.
I have recon in the area, so we should spot it if they come again.
Oh, look at that tile in eastern Italy, like northeast. They really like the AIs. Do you see the AI? Oh, it's
Yeah,
stopped now.
insane.
They're like attacking stuff.
Oh, we got ships. Hang on. Ah,
Whoa.
They attacked Sweden.
they're in the channel. There's a large fleet in the channel.
Yeah. Manpower's hit 0. How have we lost so much manpower?
No, it's because I'm deploying a new garrison in Britain.
Unfortunately, the Navy popped up just as a bunch of other pop-ups popped up, so it kind of hid where they actually were.
Yeah, I think you should duplicate that template and make it the reserve template. You're correct. I didn't realize just so many.
Alright.
divisions there were.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
We'll be done in a moment. See, manpower's back.
The US Navy is now in the Mediterranean too.
And duplicate, and they don't need artillery. They just need infantry, right?
I think we have enough artillery. Do we not? Yeah, we still have positive on artillery.
But on defense, artillery doesn't really matter, does it?
I mean, it's still soft attack. Like, why not?
All right.
Yeah. I mean, if we
There it is.
have enough of it.
Okay, I didn't say anything before, but if they considered it, well, they should have kicked Japan before this happened. Now Japan is calling their allies, which means their allies will call their other allies, which means the Soviets will kill Poland and Austro-Hungary, and we win. If they kicked Japan at the start of this session, this would not have happened.
Oh,
I was wondering if they would do that.
Do you want to
have
say
enough,
anything?
You should have enough air XP to max out the air.
Also, third
Right,
research
variant
slot, which
feedback.
was air doctrines available.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
Come
talk over.
again.
Oh, we actually lost the tile. It's
Can
okay.
we get fighter command national focus? Can we work towards that so I can hopefully get towards
No, really, no. We need to do Imperial Conference, and we need political power for this, which is why I'm delaying fixes. But but it's gonna be better than the fighter command because this gives us extra 15% on all production. The Imperial Conference.
If
You
we
can
get
max-
there.
You
if
can
we've got
max the
enough
range
time.
feedback. Do we have enough air XP now? I think.
Yeah, sure. one sec.
The Dutch are building the Netherlands up, so it's going to become super industrial. That's what Zoda's
feedback.
works is.
What's up, my dude?
No, sorry. No, never mind. It's fine.
Oh, the Austro-Hungarians are really killing themselves on the mountains.
I'm going to boost Field Marshal Brooke.
The level
Good.
up or something? Yeah.
Yeah, he
Oh,
has
okay.
2 swords to assign. I assigned 1. I need more command power for the second.
Yes, for that one. I mean, look at the others, see if we got more stuff too. We probably do.
Right. You know what we could do now? No, I'm not gonna say. Let's leave your streams wandering. Prussian. Alan Brooke, the field marshal, has 1 army that has just 4 guys. Can
Yeah,
we
it's
detach
Italy.
that from him because I could use him for the big garrison?
Okay, I'm gonna attach him.
And actually, once we hit 15 command power, there's a trait that I could really do with one on my admirals. On one of my admirals.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Wait,
Sorry,
don't use that yet. We need to do organization on the field marshal and maybe some generals as well.
Well, I'd like to get visibility reduction on my subs because they are being sunk right now. I'm going to do it because this is the one trait I need. I haven't done any other traits. Okay, or you.
Oh, Portugal's attacking Spain. That's interesting.
That's a good
You know,
thing we
we-
didn't ally Portugal.
You know, do we wanna fight Spain? Because we could invoke an alliance with Portugal, which would force Spain to join the enemy, and we could just attack Spain from Gibraltar and from France if we want.
I would say why not? It's more turf.
Okay, let me prepare an army.
Can we spare the forces?
Yeah, I'll prepare an army. I think
We could probably also lend-lease Portugal to give them a hand.
I'm not sure they'll have enough time to survive. We need to attack from 2 sides because then the Spanish AI gets kind of confused. Like 1 army from France, 1 from Gibraltar.
Okay, I sent.
You wanted
One
better
there.
artillery, right? Or better anti-tank?
Oh, I kind of want both, but you should go the
That's
80
alright.
so we can start making it.
They're very quick, like 30 days for
Yes,
anti-tank and
yes.
50 for artillery.
Okay, German submarine fleet's in the Baltic. They're sinking the Swedes.
There's a 72 division army deployed or in the UK for defense. They're just the tiny template. I don't want to spend the manpower yet, but they can be switched to a stronger one immediately.
Perfect.
We're gonna need air coverage and stuff like that in Spain.
It's gonna help, yeah. So I guess
Run by me. What's the plan?
we're invading Spain
Okay.
from France and from Gibraltar.
Okay. And
Oh, I don't think we can.
No?
No, damn it. Sorry. I mean, we can if we justify. We can. Or invite Portugal, but the event that I wanted to use, the decision, only works if Portugal is non-aligned or democratic and they turn fascist. So, sorry.
Oh, okay.
damn.
Don't.
I mean, it will still work if we just justify a war goal against Spain, but we can't do that either because apparently Spain hasn't caused any world tension, even though they had so many civil wars and they're fighting Portugal now. But we could justify a war goal on Portugal and get Spain into our faction. Not worth it.
Yeah, I was going
Or-
to say, if we fight Portugal, we have to deal with their colonies as well. Well, actually, if we capitulate them, we won't.
Portugal would immediately join our enemies, so we
We
would.
won't
Yes, we
capitulate,
would.
I guess.
And that would mean a war in
Okay, so-
Africa.
So we're ignoring Portugal then.
I would say so.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Cancel all the plans in Spain.
Yep.
Unless they decide to invade France, but I don't think they're gonna do that. They almost never do.
Okay, we've got air superiority. What I'm going to do is I know that their subs are based in northwestern Germany, so I'm going to port strike there.
Sounds good.
Good idea.
I'm actually shocked that they haven't been doing that to us.
Sweden's done for. The mission to infiltrate the navy is underway. You guys should have good results shortly.
And there we go. Port strike. What did we hit?
Subs. Perfect.
Yep. Submarines and their entire fleet is based at. Is it Kiel? Is that
Yes,
how it's
Kiel.
pronounced?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's historically where they were too. This feels like a lot of army for the UK. Yeah, it is.
Democratic Republic of Ethiopia. What? Who called them in?
What?
Our puppet has been called into the war by someone.
Okay.
Also, we're missing. We have factories that are not building anything. If you don't object, I'd like to start maybe building stuff in the dominions. It's not crucial yet.
Just do it as you say. Just grab it and take over.
Just a couple. Oh, sorry. Never mind. We can't build in the dominions yet. Let's do Italy then, because Italy needs to be kept under our boot. Unintended.
Yeah, I'm losing.
I'm not so busy. If you're handling the air, I can handle the factories if you want me to.
No. Good. I don't think whoever's doing their air control is watching what's happening, because that's 3 times I've managed to fight them in dogfights when they weren't watching, and we were like killing them at crazy ratios, and now they're not watching the port strikes happening either.
And they are definitely losing subs.
They
I'm
can
gonna
United
make-
States want to send us a Lend-Lease. What's Douglas B-18 Bolo?
Sounds like a
Planes?
plane. Yeah.
1 convoy for 1 plane. Okay.
Oh, we have 6,000 manpower.
Yeah.
We might have to increase conscription. Let me see if there's anything we can switch. Does
I'm using
ours
my-
still have manpower? They do. Let me look. See if I can switch more out.
Yeah, Rush has tons. If you can switch our units to Rush templates, it's gonna be enough, I think.
I'll switch some.
One thing I've noticed is that if the unit that you're switching is currently fighting, they will be weaker for a small moment, and it can, if they're
Yes.
currently in battle, that can
Yeah.
be killed.
I only switched some in France, so
I kind of deleted my army last game when I did that.
It's 25 Japanese convoys off the coast of Scotland. Why?
Soviet Union in Poland.
And that's another thing. Do we want to lend lease the Soviets so they can put in more troops?
They don't need that. They're gaining on them.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we might need to later if they start losing, but they don't seem to. And we can use them. We can use them for quite a lot of stuff, actually. Operations.
oh, look at the U.S. naval invasions in Yugoslavia.
United States is a great ally, just because how much it distracts the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's amazing.
And the US has got their submarines along with France off the coast of China, which is going to be hampering Japanese supply into China. You are obliterating their submarines.
Yeah,
In
and
the
they've not
ports.
even realised
No.
I'm hitting them. I'm really sorry, Mordred, your role in this has been downgraded.
Oh. You know what? I'm okay with this.
I switched those templates, but it didn't do anything.
I guess if
Yeah.
you wanted to participate, Mordred, what you could do is move the carriers there, and you could start port striking as well.
True. Let me see what I can do. Because the thing is, we don't have many carrier planes that would get shot down. And I don't think it's worth building them.
Alright. I'm gonna do extensive conscription. We need it, don't we?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not doing any focuses so that we can do the conference.
Mhm.
It really is very powerful. It's just so much political power to do it.
Yeah, did I mess something up? Like, I switched more to the Rush template, but it's not like...
Maybe it takes time to arrive for them or something.
I mean, we still have no manpower. Maybe I switched... Like, is something wrong with the template? Did I mess it up?
I mean, we're at
Rush
extensive conscription now, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
not a problem.
Sweden is not dead. They still have Gotland, and their entire navy is based in Gotland, just harassing the Germans in the Baltic.
Well, they're
That's
sinking
insane.
German convoys.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We
Nice.
stop
Really
making
cool.
fighters. It seems like we don't we need the something bugged out.
Hmm?
The game is bugging out.
Why?
Look at the fighters. They're not taking any resources to build.
Oh, it's because I'm upgrading them.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
Converting
that-
them to the new
oh.
variant.
Yeah. The thing is that we suddenly didn't need the aluminium anymore, so I started canceling the trades.
All right.
You can still cancel
That's
and
okay
just
for the
get them
time being.
again.
It's okay. And in a minute, as I said, you're right. Right now, our air advantage is massive, so we can start to scale that back a little bit.
Just tell me when you're building them again, so I can resume the trade.
Sure.
I'll try to notice the pop-ups, but you know how it is. Manpower's back in.
Nice. I would like the... Like, where's the invasion? There's like an invasion tech. that we
I'm
need.
already getting the 40 division invasion.
Okay,
Ooh,
okay,
that-
nice. That's what we need.
It's one of the very few naval techs that I ever do.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, do we want to try and invade Germany?
Yes, that's the plan. I'm making submarines, and they'll make even more. Moment.
Oh, Soviet Union attacks people. sorry.
Because if we seize the Danish island, then I can get into the Baltic and harass them from there.
Hang on, does Portugal exist?
No,
I
no.
don't think so.
Why do we have the
Spain
ability
defeated
to
them.
invoke the alliance of
I think-
1373?
They've been annexed, weren't they? Portugal doesn't exist. We can annex. Oh,
Oh my goodness, they're not aligned. We can press the button. Do you want to invade Spain?
We don't
This-
have units there anymore.
Spain
look.
isn't. No, Portugal
Oh, we
is
wouldn't
a
be at war
puppet
with
of
them.
Spain.
Yeah, okay.
Portugal's a puppet.
We'd basically be bringing Portugal into the war as Portuguese teamer, and that would be it. Would it even work because they're a puppet of Spain? I don't even know.
Maybe we would call Spain into the war that way. I don't know. I don't think it will work. We don't have the political power to spare.
Yeah.
It will be funny though. I think we're just not doing any focuses ever anymore.
So this is something I've never understood about port strikes. Do you target the land where the ports are or the sea?
This the land.
The land, okay. So how does it work when port striking Malta? I guess you just do the central Mediterranean.
Yeah.
Shows you how often I use that.
Yeah, me too, dude. I feel the same way.
In 20 days, you'll have naval intel. Soviet Union attack Iran. Good. Good for us. What if the Germans are helping the Polish? Weird sentence in that time frame.
If we are going to be landing on mainland Germany, my advice would be to get a maximum 100% intel network. That will allow us to get the maximum 50% attack bonus.
Oh, new fleet.
Yep. I'm going to start making some submarine hunter fleets.
Are we okay to reactivate spies to Germany?
I'm gonna have to check. I'm currently doing an infiltration of the navy, and afterwards, see, I want to do a civil war in Austro-Hungary. If you deem it to not be important, I can relocate tons of spies to Germany because we already have 7. But maybe we can do both.
Yeah, my concern is it sets up 180 days and it's not guaranteed. And we're looking for time at the minute. I guess we've got like 1 more hour, I suppose.
I mean, once the operation starts, I don't think it matters if we keep troops there. I mean, spies there. Then we could have 5 on Germany.
Yeah,
Oh,
Let's have it lost.
rehost.
Oh, damn it.
Lost again. I'll save just in case.
Yep, doing the same.
Oh, I guess there's a rehost.
I'll save twice.
What happened there, though? I wonder.
If there's like 5 minutes, when there's like 5 minutes left, I want to do the secret plan I told you guys about. Don't talk to streams what it is yet. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, Mordred with the save again.
Yeah.
Hey guys, good for extending the game if they want to do that.
Yep.
Yes.
Me too.
Extend it long enough so we can actually invade them.
Well, we don't have anything that can easily push once we have the ports.
I need to
So
restart
the
the
idea
game.
is that they don't react to it in time. If they do, they'll push us out.
Just as long as it goes better than Italy.
I would hope so. Now we have Marines. Now we have Marines, and much better troops.
Well, if we're going to go with the coup, my advice is we need to start immediately, because if we manage to time it at the exact same time as the German naval invasion, then that'll be perfect.
I need to check the details. I might need to work on them a bit more with destabilizing them to start doing the coup, but I'll check it once we're back in the game.
That'll be my only concern, whether we have enough time to do all those things.
Yeah. I'd like an extension. Game's fun.
This has been.
Just checking. Everyone's restarted their game?
Yep.
I really
Yes.
doubt we're going to get an extension. This game's already won by a massive margin.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
If I was in the team right now, this is an MP game, I would have resigned probably like 2 hours ago.
Resign before
Nope,
day
game's up.
3.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. First in.
Ah, okay. I have the shield. You can get into the proper country.
Yes. Yes. I'm liking the chat.
Do you want to restart?
Oops, sorry. It likes when you do that. Forget that.
Oh, I lost the shield. I mean the outline. Maybe I need to wait for everyone to be in.
Yeah. Then we can just switch to other countries.
Oh, we're all in. Let's switch back and forth.
Prussian?
Yeah.
You have to unready.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Should be fine now.
Cool.
I mean, we can do a do-over, but we're Germany this time.
That would be more of a challenge. Because then I'd be challenged with taking down the Royal Navy. That's something I've always wanted to do, Imperial Germany against the Royal Navy.
Rematch.
Yeah, boy, Bobby needs to join.
So I wonder how Soviets doing.
They've pushed a bit into Poland, but they're mostly stalled. But they are occupying them, so it's likely that the Germans have to help Poland defend. Which is good.
Yep.
Yeah. We have a lot of points, so
Yeah, we have the majority. If we don't lose anything, even if they take all the other points, we still win. We got China by getting them into our alliance. That's 2 points.
Cool, thanks, Colinus. I will do so when I have a chance. Bit busy right now. $54 more days on the naval invasion. Attack.
Right, let me check that coup in Austro-Hungary. What do we need for that? Orchestrate coup.
So somebody in chat has either done the calculation or, checked the Paradox stream. Says UK is at 75 points, Germany at 5.
Oof.
Germany's at
that's
5.
correct.
Oh, right, from allies.
So
I don't think we can do the civil war in Austro-Hungary in time. Their stability is too high for that.
In that case, can we reallocate the spies to max the network out in
Yeah,
Germany?
we'll do that. Do that. I mean, I could still keep 2 in Austro-Hungary. Maybe they would turn them across or get a civil war on their own. But
We'd have to get 60% democratic to do that.
once the Once the operation in Germany is done, we have 5 spies in Germany. That should max the network. Or I can give you more. I can give you 7 if that doesn't max the network.
If you
And
get
maybe-
like, I think it's something like 70% coverage of spies, that'll give a max network.
I mean, I have 2 spies locked in an operation for the next 9 days, so it's gonna be much better in a moment.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
We also have the cipher for Austro-Hungary, and we will have the cipher for Germany in 3 days.
I was about to say, I think the aircraft production just switched because we were super low on rubber.
Yeah, I just did that. I just did that. Yeah, so I did.
Cipher for Germany is done.
Nice.
It was already done. That means they've been investing in their intel network.
In the resistance, yeah, because it resets every time.
Yeah. If they go up a level in decryption, it means that we have to re-decipher them again.
Was
we
it done though? I don't think it was. I think it was almost done.
No, we've
it-
definitely
it-
deciphered them.
It's been done twice, yeah. That's good.
But we used it once. Okay, you're probably right.
No, it doesn't get used. I mean, if they do one of their upgrades that upgrades their level, it instantly doesn't. It's not fully resolved. I can't find the words.
It
Sorry.
resets
I
it. It
think
resets
I
it back to
understand.
scratch.
I think I might understand. But speaking of Germany and spies and infiltration, we're about to get much more network coverage, or I can do some more infiltrations if you so choose.
We have
Right
100%
now-
naval.
Probably everything's max. Now we've got max intel now in Navy.
Yep. And they've only got 2 missions. Convoy protection in the Baltic.
So Navy is a non-issue for
Mhm.
now. Okay, with that we will know when they're invading.
Yes.
Should I infiltrate the army and the air force because I can? Or just wait for the network to grow?
No, just wait for the network to grow.
Oh, they're going for the Philippines. Well, Japan is.
That seems like a whole lot of America's problem.
Yeah. Oh no, Philippines, they don't have a general in their units. I mean, they might actually. Yeah, America's doing it. Gonna sink those convoys.
You know what? Germany's
Japanese
garrison in the Netherlands is really small. It's only 2 divisions.
But it's 240 widths.
Ah,
Everything
okay.
is 40 weight. Infantry can't push that.
You know what we could do? We could quickly research paratroopers and just drop 1 paratrooper behind each of their divisions so they wouldn't have any supply.
My only concern is range. Whereabouts would we be doing this?
But they don't have to be strong, just, you know,
No, I get that.
minimum
I'm just
units.
wondering where we would drop them.
Just behind each
First of all,
German
the
unit on
Admiralty lives
front
up to the
line, and
heroism of
then we
Admiral
push
Nelson. Your
simultaneously,
determination
and
upon the
they die because
seas
they don't have supply.
That
has
sounds
yielded us
like,
tremendous success.
Suicide.
All your expertise and
May
not
you
mine.
teach. May they teach of your exploits the naval cadets for centuries to come. Thank you
I
very much
can
for that,
do it.
King's
It's going to take
Dragoon.
me
Yeah.
like an hour to prepare, but I
That's-
can do
yeah,
it.
I would have the same issue.
And sorry about the halting delivery there.
I'm
I was
gonna
trying to
take the
listen to what they're saying at
naval-
the same time.
Do you need army experience or should I spend it on doctrines? Doctrine.
We don't need more than 50
Okay.
max, I think. So you can
The
spend-
doctrine slot was empty.
Yes.
Are we doing? We're running out of time. Are we going to do the Imperial Conference?
How much time?
Yes, but the resolution was that we have to have 400 political power when we start it.
Yeah,
So I'm
we
waiting.
We gain 150 when we do the focus.
But the wording is that we need to have 100 to select, 400 selected, I think. So I'm waiting just a moment longer and I'm doing it.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to. I would do it, I'm not allowed to. Rescue captured operative.
Why are there like German convoys in North Sea?
They're not. They're Polish.
Oh, right. What?
Polish and Japanese
oh, right.
are the ones I keep catching.
Yeah. I was like, what? I thought Poland's with us, but I keep forgetting this is not historical.
I'm gonna not do anti-tank for a moment.
Oh, it's fine. I mean, that's passive buff, so we can skip it for a while.
We need those
Got the
paratroopers if we wanna do fun stuff.
We don't have tungsten, so some of our production is.
Oh,
not very
whoever's making planes, can you make enough transport planes for a lot of paradrops?
Sure. Oh right. Oh yeah. I'm not doing the production. I'm doing the planes, but.
Planes production.
Okay, I'll do that, I guess. Or you've already done it.
I'm not sure
Okay,
how
you
much we're gonna need. Like maybe we
Okay,
could dedicate like
nice.
10 factories to it. Oh, that's fine.
Ooh, bold. You reduced the fire production, but should be fine.
Well, at the minute, the edge we've got is huge.
Yeah, it's humongous.
The strikes really messed us up with political power.
Yeah.
They always do.
It looks like Japanese are just wasting units in the Philippines. Great.
They're also being pushed back really hard in Manchukuo by the Soviets.
Adjust the trades a bit because they're suboptimal. For independence.
Germany is in China.
Why? What do they care? And how did they get that? Well, they probably requested control.
They're not puppets, though.
No, request control of territory.
No, but I mean it's actual German troops around Jinan.
Oh, yeah.
That northern front
why?
is German.
That's pointless.
It's a good question. How did they get there?
Nice.
400 political power.
Yes, perfect. Imperial Conference. We have selected the focus, now I can start spending that political power. To improve relations with our dominions. We need to improve our relations with India somehow, and Canada. I should probably call them to arms so that we're in the same war. I think that gives a bonus to opinion, does it?
Remember the Royal Navy rules and firepower. Overkill, seldom
You guys
necessary,
remember?
but always fun.
No clue, sorry.
Okay, let's do a land-lease then. Oh, I call Canada. They're not in danger, are they?
No.
Let's call Canada.
Shouldn't be, no. I stole all their
Japanese.
troops, but
British war. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't give a bonus. Pity. Okay, we'll need to send them land-lease then. We need them to like us more.
Just don't send them convoys, we're already low.
Oh, I was about to do that. What can I send them? How about some infantry equipment?
Yeah, that's fine. Says the Navy.
Okay, but that doesn't give a lot of opinion, does it?
I mean, I can
Send
make
them
more
on?
convoys. That's not a huge issue. Yeah, go ahead and send them
Maybe.
100. I'll make another 100.
I don't even need to send them 100. I can just send them like 30. It should be sufficient.
Okay, that's fine.
30 ones to them and to India as well. Start land-lease. Convoys, 30 ones. I think that's enough. Because you get a maximum of 30 relations from land-lease, I think. Generated world tension. Okay, they don't like us because we've generated world tension somehow.
It's almost like we're the bad guys.
Are we the baddies?
Yes. Definitely.
Yeah, we have some
skulls on our
nice
caps.
modifiers with everyone
Baddies.
but Canada and India. It should be good.
See you, Shadowhawk.
When the Lend-Lease arrives.
Okay, I'm gonna start setting up invasions.
Awesome. I can send in the entire home fleet to support it, so you'll have plenty of fire support.
Hamburg appears undefended, which is very nice.
We have enough time to do those paratroopers. I think.
Yes, we will. There's nothing wrong with the production of transports. The issue we've got is, I guess, the 80 days for paratrooper tech.
I'm building fleets right now dedicated to sinking their subs aggressively, so if they do try to counter us, I should be countering their counter.
Good.
And give me a little bit of warning before you launch it. I need to switch my fleets from defense to offense. Iraq, join the Central Powers.
Oh,
Not
dude.
it is. Oh no, not it is. Sorry. That's completely justified. That's a good decision. I forgot. Never mind.
So did Iran.
Okay, so I need to send something there. Let's see, what can I send?
Do you think the Americans can defend themselves from Mexico?
Yes.
Oh no, that's not what. I'm sorry. I'm very tired today. It's super hot here. I'm talking stupid stuff. Our troop attack could be faster.
I have no idea how many convoys I'm actually sinking, because there's still that one sunk bug.
You need to build more convoys. We have 9.
We're already on even more. Using basically all of my dockyards in it already.
Right. You need more dockyards.
No, we're just using a lot. I mean, we've currently got 700, 800 convoys in use. Probably because of Lend-Leases.
Just want to give a heads up, guys. They've gone heavily on production of air. I think they realize how behind they are. They have 51 factories
That's
on fighters.
Way too late now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's little they can do, but just be aware that they can get air superiority in specific regions. So just something to be a heads up.
Jolly good.
We now have. Oh, where did my intel network go? Oh, right, operation. No, let's abandon Austro-Hungary. Yeah, let's abandon Austro-Hungary completely, because there's a rescuing of an operative going on, which diminished the network. Could be better.
Yeah, Panama joined the Central Powers. I don't know
Imperial
why.
Conference.
Oh. I was about to click on, you usually click on an American Lend-Lease and it'll say something like 50,000 guns, and you can never click yes because it's going to destroy all your Lend-Lease. I clicked on it and they were offering 4 close air support, and I've never seen the AI do that before. So I was like, okay, I'll take it.
Awesome.
Canada is sending Gloucester Gladiators. 15 convoys. Should I accept?
Those are aircraft, so yeah.
That's weird. I've never seen AI land these aircraft before.
That's cool.
Well, there was just a new patch just before we started playing this.
How do you know? New memes.
So they still haven't fixed the convoy issue. Whenever you fight convoys and sink a bunch, it only ever reports that one was sunk. Regardless how many you actually sank.
Wow.
So I have no idea how many we've actually killed. It says we've killed 158, but I don't believe that. That feels low.
Bureau conference. Okay, perfect. Now let's check the relations so that we don't make any boo-boos. What?
Alright.
Oh, we're still improving relations, it's fine. We still need to wait a bit.
1 hour remaining.
1 hour remaining, okay.
Yeah, we only have 60 days on the conference itself. I think it's gonna be fine. Let's just make sure we don't waste this opportunity. 98 on India. Australia doesn't like us. Why?
Damn.
God damn it.
I think.
Wow.
Do we have enough transports now? Can we reduce the
460
factories? We should
divisions.
have enough, right? Maybe to like 10 at least.
What?
I'll
Oh, for the
do it.
aircraft.
Yeah. I reduced the transports to 10 factories. Should be more than enough. We already have a bunch. I think even that's overkill, but we have factories. We have a lot of factories. We have
Okay.
more militaries than Germany still.
By actually a fair margin, we have more civvies, more militaries, and marginally more dockyards. No, they have more dockyards.
Well, they
They've
have
been
more
building.
civs. They have more civs. By a bit.
Oh, yeah, they do. 8 more.
We have a lot more militaries, which is nice. The next engineer tech would be good, even if it's ahead of time. How long does it take? 139 days. Can I take it? Because it
You do
helps
what you
over
need to do.
rivers.
I need to focus on the conference. Just
Okay.
take the slot for now.
I used it.
Some quick in-the-brain math going on here, so I don't make boo-boos. Need to check everything a few times.
Yes. Whew.
This seems like it could be a good opportunity to go through the notifications, so let me just bring those up. Come on, phone. Wakey, wakey. Okay. Mexecutioner, Norcandy. The Voodie. Fat Ferret, T. Dirth. Jerry Carr, Matt H. Germs and Steel. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Fishy, I already acknowledged you earlier, but thank you very much for the 13-month Twitch Prime resubscription, and thank you also for all the work you do here as a moderator. It is massively appreciated. So please, keep being awesome, because you're doing great. Care the Cryptic, thank you very much for the 5-month resubscription. Mordred, always a good time. And then... Oh yeah, drink teas. Marshall, Caligard, Colinus... Those guys. So 3 drink teas, I think that is. And Fishy. 4. 1.
So quiet
2.
right now.
3.
Concentrating.
4. I was just chatting to chat, to be honest.
Alright. Troops are almost ready to do what must be done.
Jolly good. Like I said, give me a minute or 2 warning so I can set up the fleets. It'll take me a couple of seconds. I'm gonna have to turn these off. The quality is just so bad.
Marines, and then I have 48 infantry divisions that will flood in.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
If we wait a little bit, I can maybe do those paratroopers as well. At the same time, it will be more spectacular, but it's gonna take me some time.
Alright. We have 1 million manpower. Very nice.
We have done the Federation.
Hooray!
Yes.
Now, if you check our country, we have 15% of factory and dockyard output, 15% all construction speed,
Oh, so nice.
15% to war support, and everyone's losing autonomy.
It's good. Good.
Good.
That's very
Right,
good.
let me focus on those paratroopers, maybe.
Okay, I'll use that technology, see if I can spend it on industry then. Yeah. 90 days. That's good. It's gonna be great.
Soviets
Is
are
it
being pushed
possible
back.
We can go for the national focus of fighter command now.
Do you really need it? I mean, I want to use that political power to decrease Dominion independence and annex them before the end of the game.
No, fair enough.
The Soviets are on the borders of Korea, but Poland is pushing back.
Nice. Oh,
Which probably means there's a significant German army on the eastern front right now, so they are distracted.
we will have 3 civies soon. Looks of things.
Ah, damn it. I forgot there's a limit to how many special forces you can have now.
Yeah, so you can't make more. They have the Marines, right?
You can still make light units, which can be power dropped, right?
Just 1 battalion of paratroopers is all that's needed.
Yeah, yes, but we have lots of Marines and they're taking up the limit.
Oh no.
I only have 24 Marines, and they're not even like more than 10 with it, so... Maybe we have to make more units then. I guess we just have
Yeah,
to
we could do that, you know? We
Yeah.
could just do that.
spam the
need
tiny.
to- Yes, let's do it. I never liked that limit. I think they should remove it.
I get why it's there, but also, yeah, I kind of agree with you.
Makes no sense.
My biggest
Well,
issue is I
yeah.
think special forces are weak.
I would also agree with that.
Well, paratroopers can be very deadly. Especially against fronts.
And I'd like them to be more generic, like special forces being mountaineers doesn't really make much sense.
Yeah.
I want commando units, that's what I want. People you can send into any situation and they'll be decent.
I mean, like they have like bonuses in different types of terrain and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. They're just better infantry.
Yes. Yeah. That's interesting. I like that. Actual elite infantry, not just veterancy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, so you know how we're gonna do that with the tinies? to
We're
get
gonna
all the
switch them
paratroopers.
to a different template.
We're gonna switch them to a large template and then quickly switch them to the paratrooper template.
Okay.
Whoa.
I think
That's
that will
Okay.
drain all our manpower for a moment.
Yeah, super cheesy.
slightly exploity, but
Ever
Think
so
that counts as an
slightly.
exploit?
That's definitely an exploit.
I've always hated that limit, so I don't consider it a proper rule of the game, so I don't consider breaking it an exploit. I mean, is someone listening on? No, probably no one's listening in. Apart from your streams, that is.
Yeah, there's a few people.
I have
I mean,
no words.
it is, it is technically within the rules of the game. It's not exploiting a bug unless you consider the fact how the limit of special forces is calculated to be a bug.
It's not considered breaking the law unless the law is bad.
We could use that to get lots of Marines as well. If you want lots of Marines.
Let's not go too far.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Oh, agent
My
captured.
opinion on that is pass.
Do you want to not do it?
yeah, that's not. not-
Pity.
My vote is veto.
Alright. Remember, folks, if we don't have enough paratroopers and Marines, that's feedback's fault.
Whoa, I vetoed! I wasn't against it, I vetoed!
Well, veto means no, don't do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, veto, sorry. Abstain. That
Oh.
was what I was thinking.
Saying, okay.
Complete opposite. From absolutely not to. I don't really care.
I got the wrong word.
And you were so vehement about your veto as well. I veto! I veto!
I have a veto anyway. I'm not even a leader. What the hell?
You're still in the cabinet.
Yeah, I think in a matter like this, a veto could be considered.
There is special forces deck, but we'll get it too late. So, yeah, it's not gonna come into play.
We're about to be able to reduce New Zealand's autonomy. South Africa is almost independent. We need to send them Lend-Lease because it's gonna take too long otherwise. Can we let's focus on building dockyards so we can make tons of convoys. How about that?
Well, just a suggestion. You don't need to do the full Imperial Conference if there's a nation
Yes, but
lagging
it's-
behind.
But it's extra, extra flex points, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't have that currency in our country.
Okay, so I wonder, should we invade now? I'm not saying it'll be successful.
Right. Let me just do the paratroopers. I'll
I
just.
thought we were not doing them.
Yeah, I won't do the exploity thing. I'll just deploy the units that we have training and use that.
Okay, okay.
Dusko Popov killed. No, that's that James Bond actually. Let's see how many we can switch to that without the exploity thing.
Yeah. So we gotta wait on some infantry equipment then. I mean, we still have to wait on AT anyway, 45 days. Don't have enough AT. So.
Okay, I have 40 paratroopers. Perhaps that will be sufficient.
Oh, nice. That's without an exploit. That's good. It's good enough.
Without an export. With an
It's
export,
more
I could
than-
have hundreds.
Yeah, this is more than enough. I would
Yeah,
hope.
40 is plenty. Not even sure we'll have the transport planes for it, will we?
No, it's just one
Oh,
battalion
no,
each.
we really do.
Where should I
We
send them
really do.
from?
We do. We have 28.
Maginot
Fine.
Line? Where do you think is the good airbase to send them from?
Well, they'll probably arrive from Benelux the quickest. If we do north, right? I don't know.
Yeah, okay. EMF,
So
cancel
we
one
don't.
days, yeah,
We
it's
only
fine.
need to. Do we need to? We only need to cover 2 air regions then. If we launch from Benelux. Do under France, we need maybe 4 regions.
Okay, I'm gonna start preparing. Game's laggy for me for some reason. Oh, you need to put the transport planes in the airport, otherwise I can't plan the invasion. Can you please do that and tell me which airport? Can you hear me, or am I lagging behind?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you as well.
Yeah, what's up?
Feedback? Yeah. Okay, can you please put the transport planes in one airport and tell me which, because they have to be there for me to plan the paradrops.
It's the one. We're gonna go with the Alsace Lorraine one. Alsace Lorraine. Just 1 second.
That's Lorraine 5? Okay, I see it. Just transport planes there, perfect. You have huge range, so it's gonna be fine. Now, okay, I see where you're sending the. Should I focus on our normal borders, on the Netherlands, or on the invasion place?
Focus on the invasion, I guess, because if it's the more land you can get, the better, I guess.
Yeah,
As
focus
much
on the
as you can,
invasion.
yeah.
The Germans have just taken Hong Kong from us.
What?
Yeah.
Is that a victory point?
I don't know, is it?
Doesn't seem to be. I just checked.
No, I don't remember, honestly.
It doesn't.
Well, in that case, shouldn't our attack
It's not.
be towards a victory point then?
There are no victory points in Germany, I think, or are there?
No, but They can
Nanjing, Chongqing.
capitulate.
No, it's not. Singapore, however, is.
but
Yeah.
it's guarded. And it's not too heavily guarded, but it's guarded.
Paradrop orders will take me like 5 more minutes because it's very slow to
Yeah.
do it.
So, I think if you paradrop on top of their troops on the border with Netherlands, also they get stuck in combat, right? So then they can't retreat. That's also a
Better.
thing.
I can
Yeah.
paradrop behind their troops into the Netherlands.
Or both. You have enough, right? Yeah.
Well, I'm focusing on your naval invasion area.
Yes. But you have 40, right? So you can do both.
Yes, I should be able to do all of that. We will need air superiority everywhere, though.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, damn it. It's not working well. I started from the wrong side, and I can't see my orders because of my other orders.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to... No, when I'm doing air orders, it always lags for me quite a lot, which is why I pause the game when I do that. But unfortunately, that is impossible. Yeah.
Ryan from Britain, thank you very much for the follow. And Mexicutioner, thank you very much for the follows as well. How many subs does Germany have left? Good question.
We still have plenty of time. Sorry for delaying you, but I hope
150.
I think this will be helpful, actually.
So they are building them
I
again.
mean, I'm promoting.
And if we
our
coordinate...
guys.
Sorry?
I'm promoting some of our guys to field marshal to give them offensive doctrine,
Good.
because we still get attack from it. And then we don't get the field marshal bonuses.
Oh, do you know what? I never thought of that either. That's actually really smart.
I've done it a
Damn.
few times.
Yeah, never really thought to do that.
Offensive doctrine is the best thing. But
We have
logistics
6 attack
are useful sometimes as well.
bonuses. 6 attack on our generals now. Well, some of them. No, one of them. Gonna give them like cool icons. Like the invasion troops. There you go.
Fuel reserves are running low again.
Yeah. We're looking good though, we're looking good. I see the paratrooper orders coming in. I'm gonna do more of the research slots, I'll help with that.
Yeah, I'm focusing on the power drops. It's a lot of work, unfortunately.
Yes, I can
It
imagine.
is. I begged Dan for a hotkey. I begged him. And do you know what he said? How much he gets
Not
used, I
today.
don't think it's necessary. Yeah, that's bad, man.
I thought he said not today.
Alright. Next DLC.
It's on the list.
And we got what we needed from the air doctrine now. So good. Let's see what else I can get. I can research the next paratrooper tech.
Maybe
Why
do
not?
the Marines instead. We're gonna do more of actual fighting. The paratroopers are there just
Yeah.
there as, you know.
Marines,
blockers.
we already have 39 tech, and the next tech is 43, so it takes
Then
a year.
maybe,
Yeah. I'll get the paratroopers, I don't know what.
maybe support companies, like support engineers, better level. Or
I'm already doing that.
artillery bonus?
I mean, it's new tech, and it takes 120 days, so, I mean, I guess. Yeah, wait. I'll get that, I guess. Sure.
Yeah, we always hit ports when you're
I
doing
honestly
naval
think we might
invasions
be
because you
able
need
to
to make
do
sure
this.
there's a route for supplies to come
I
in.
think this
Yeah.
is possible. The only concern I've got is we're maxing supply in the Netherlands. I'm trying to build more infrastructure, but it's already really tight. I mean, logistics companies is a bit late now.
Oh, starting
As
to
we
garrison.
take ports in Germany, though, that will spread out.
They're starting to garrison North Germany.
Yeah, we need to move soon.
Alright, I mean, we can work with what I have now. It's covering most of the bases. I only used 25 of the paradrops. I can just tell me when to activate.
Yeah, I need to get my planes over, moving over now.
Likewise with the Navy.
Did you move the planes from the place where they're supposed to be?
Yeah, I did. Don't worry, I'm on it.
Give me back the planes. The power drops won't work without planes.
You don't say.
Inventing new technology here.
Colombia.
Alright, Navy's in place.
Okay. I'm launching in 3, 2.
Oh, wait a
one.
moment.
What?
Whoa! We're not already.
We're not
What the
ready?
hell?
Okay.
No!
Navy's ready.
Well,
I'm
army's
also
ready.
going to surround Berlin with paratroopers.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Alright, there we go. Full eye control. Go, go. Go, 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 go.
3, 2,
What
1.
now?
Going.
Go,
This is
go,
it.
go.
Go, boys!
Do it!
I'm going. We also got the new engineer tech right now.
Nice.
I activated the power drops.
Nice. Invasions to begin.
This is it, boys. This is
Might
it.
fail. Oh, they're all
This
coming
is so
to defend.
dumb.
We got to do something though.
This is insane. I'm loving it.
We're gonna get some of the ports, I think.
I
I
think
can't
we can.
see anything
Hamburg.
because of
All
the
I can see
paratroopers.
is arrows.
taking it, we're taking it.
All I
Push
can
with
Push,
normal
push,
units
push.
as well. Push with everything. They won't have supply in the moment.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
all the orders. I'm deleting them because I can't see anything.
Insane.
Okay, there we go. Oh, there's more! There's more. There's too many. What are we doing?
Push out from Netherlands too. You may as well.
Yes, I can activate that battle plan. Oh, yes. It's too much.
I'm sending some paratroopers around their territory.
Okay, I've managed to delete most of the orders.
Berlin!
Berlin
Berlin!
is surrounded.
We tried.
They don't have supply. Berlin is cut off. Nobody should have supply anywhere.
Oh my goodness. This is like...
It's gonna take. It's not going to hold for long. Yeah, Berlin's not surrounded anymore, but it was beautiful, wasn't it?
Okay, our boys are in there.
Well done, guys. Well done.
Whoa! Fuel! Fuel! Fuel!
Oh, shoot.
Alright, boom, there we go.
Oh,
Done.
God
Sorted.
damn it! I forgot. Ciphers. Activating cipher on Germany.
Better late than never. Might want to reinforce Denmark a little. They have 13 divisions trying to cross.
Right, should we take over the Commandant while this is going on?
Nah.
We're gonna do it at the end. You know what I mean?
I know what you
What do you
mean.
mean?
Yes.
Well, explain
it's
for
good
everyone
message.
else.
It could mess stuff a bit up, mess stuff up a bit, but be beautiful. You know, twisting the knife in the wound.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is over now.
Oh my goodness, look at Denmark.
This, they have so many units stuck there, right?
If you can grab the north and open up the Danish belts, we can get ships in there.
Yep.
Unlikely, because there's no way I'm pushing across there, I think, with all those...
No,
we
it's
gonna
not.
do?
It's not Copenhagen. You need it's the north tip of Denmark.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, that one.
You know what I'm gonna try? We have those tiny units that are not used for anything. Do you need them for any reinforcements or something?
You can
Mordred.
send them if you can.
Hello.
Mordred, I need your urgent assistance. The Danish belts, you can get subs to them. If you can put the subs in... You've
Already done.
it, never mind. Already done it, never mind.
I'm gonna use a garrison order to attack with them.
Okay. Yes.
They're super weak and they're gonna die easy, but I could switch them to an Indian template.
We almost have North Denmark.
Oh, I can get through
We
Kiel.
almost have Berlin.
Ah!
You already had subs there, so I assumed you knew.
The subs, I already had them deployed, but they weren't going through for some reason. But now we control the
Oh.
whole of the Kiel Canal. I can move freely.
Damn.
But yeah, I already had them deployed. I was kind of watching them going, why aren't you moving? Why aren't you moving? And then you went, why don't you move them? And then they moved.
Damn, it's like we knew.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we knew.
German Empire is halfway towards capitulation.
There you go, get the full navy in there now. Intercept every single convoy you can because they are evacuating from Copenhagen. Oh my goodness, so many troop transports.
Oh yeah, we're there. Don't worry.
Berlin is surrounded.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to break out.
I'm also sending paratroopers on Berlin directly.
Yes, nice. I see it.
We won't push them, we won't
Directly
have
on the top. That's
Oh, they
funny.
might break out. They might break out. Yeah. Jeez.
Attacked from all angles and even above.
Yeah. This was probably one of the nicest operations I've ever seen in this game. That was nice. There's no other word for it but
Operation.
nice.
Nice.
Berlin's about to fall.
We got it.
Done.
And we have 1 million more battle plans now.
Fall of
Okay, I'm
Berlin.
British forces have advanced into Berlin. The War Cabinet has announced the successful capture of the German capital after a pitched battle. That's us. We're the War Cabinet.
Yay! Soviet Union is in northern Germany. Right, if we
Okay.
push for Stuttgart and so on, done for. Although, probably taking the other part out is going to be much easier because they have no connect. No, they actually get supplies through Austria-Hungary.
You can probably push through Maginot too.
Nah, it's I don't think we can push the Maginot. Just go around it.
Around the Maginot? What an idea. That'll never work.
Crazy.
Preposterous.
It used to be a strategy when Fortress Buster was broken. Just go through Maginot.
The current capital is Stuttgart.
Yeah,
Let's do
moving
some
the planes down
drops.
south. Full air supremacy.
And to be fair, naval too.
I don't think Germany is feeling too well right now.
No. I think we hurt them.
I'm gonna check the industry. They still have 61 militaries. But, we have 167.
We should prepare the collaboration government in Germany, I guess.
Just to rub it in. Go for it.
Wait, can you do that if you're not fascist? Or is that-
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyone can, I think.
Hello.
It just
What was that?
increases their collaboration with you. It doesn't create collaboration government itself.
Stuttgart captured.
I don't think we can push across the Alps because Austro-Hungary
Yeah.
is still defending that.
Spanish government in exile. Let's reinstate Denmark, right?
We need Munich.
Yeah, reinstate Denmark.
What percentage?
Right.
Oh my,
All
they've
of my
lost
air
almost
now.
1 million troops.
All my areas over Western Germany now, so if you want to push, now's the time.
Okay.
Meanwhile, there's a huge American invasion in Dalmatia, Yugoslavia.
Oh, nice. I see the Stuttgart thing now.
You know why? I mean, collaboration governments are great because they also reduce their surrender threshold. But it's done that earlier, I guess.
Yeah, too little, too late. We never thought this would be such a success, did we?
No.
No.
Definitely not. You said we need Munich, right? Okay,
Yep.
going. Munich. Here's Munich. Need anything else?
I'm pushing into Frankfurt as well. In case.
Usually these victory points cost so much, but because we don't control a lot of the smaller ones, it's very difficult. Careful, Dresden's empty.
Yeah. Sending stuff there, but. Fort Dresden.
Huzzah! Audio FA, thank you very much for the resubscription, 8 months.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work, man. I will certainly try. Thank you. Really want to see a live reaction to the devs during the
so close to Leipzig.
naval invasion. Yeah. I'm definitely going to have to watch the stream of this after.
We got some
Nuremberg
stuff
is taken.
surrounded. What? We have Leipzig, but it's not.
I've just
Okay,
taken
There we
Nuremberg.
go. There we go.
It's ours.
We're currently 93%.
Strange. I took Frankfurt too, and it's not. Okay.
Still 93.
Oh, they took Stuttgart back.
Ah, okay. Looking good, looking good.
I am lagging a bit.
Yeah, me too. I think it's bound to happen with all of these operations.
Yeah.
Just over 1 million. Very good.
South Korea has almost fallen as well.
Dude.
Oh, their tanks are surrounded. Weimar.
I'm lagging so much I can't really do anything. I can select a unit, but not around it.
This really was a thing of beauty. That was pretty amazing. Gotta hand it to you. That was excellently executed.
I feel like we're bullying right now.
A little bit.
Are we the baddies?
We definitely have the skulls on our caps.
Hang
so
on.
yes.
They declared war on us, right?
We are
Stop
technically defensive, yes.
They declared the war, but we ended it.
Dude.
It's their cap at 88.
You got 12 divisions encircled around Stralsund. Soviet. You have some units assigned to the Soviets near Kozlin, Prussia.
I mean, I'm just selecting everything manually mostly now. It doesn't matter what they're assigned to. 12 Germans should die here.
Hey, Imperial Conference, we're going to select it?
What?
Because there's not going to be enough time, otherwise they're going to hit pause when they capitulate.
You mean? Imperial Federation, we can't. They need to have economy down so much. And we would need to do Lend-Lease, and we... Can we Lend-Lease? Do we have the Lend-Lease to send?
Yeah, you can send convoys now. We have sufficient.
South Africa and Dominion of India. Okay, South Africa. Stop Lend-Lease, stop Lend-Lease.
I wanted to make sure we had enough convoys for this, and we did.
And
Beautiful.
Dominion of India. Stop Lend-Lease.
Where's the unconditional surrender button? Yeah, they're going to wish they had one.
I can spare at the moment. Do the focus for subjects as well.
98%. We need one more thing.
98.
Stuttgart's about to fall,
Stuttgart's
though.
about to
Careful.
fall. I'm reinforcing it, but
Last stand.
I too much micro. You know what? I was slightly too late.
You got the...
I got there and I clicked last stand. Oh, it was lagging.
Nice.
99%!
What was that?
Having troops on Regensburg.
We need one VP right now, just one!
Well, I did just drop troops on Ravensburg, which is a victory point.
Yeah, that pushes from 98 to 99.
Ah, okay, stop the order. Stop
Try
the
to get
order.
to Munich.
They
Try to get
paused.
to Munich.
Stop the order. Hold.
No!
They
What?
paused.
Why they pause?
They paused it.
Still 20 minutes to go.
Oh, we're going.
Munich, Munich, Munich.
Oh, I think they needed a pause.
Augsburg. Damn, they done something there.
Electric torpedo.
I thought we might need it in the Baltic to sink their transports, but apparently we didn't.
100.
One more day. One more hour. One more hour.
No way. Why have they paused?
Quick, unpause someone.
Daniel's actually paused.
They're stealing this from us.
Oh.
And it's the end. GG!
Yes.
I'm gonna do the thing with the factions now. How about that?
Okay.
Daniel's being an arse, yeah.
Victory. Good job, guys.
That was very, very good.
What?
Oops.
So,
What?
Made a mistake. Doesn't matter, we win anyway.
Yeah, we got the ultimate victory, which was the capitulate the enemy.
Who else is in the faction?
Japan.
Our faction, Sweden. Kick. Can't. Can't kick them. They're in the government in exile. Kick United States.
United States. Why not?
Who else is in our faction? Who is else? Luxembourg. Can we quickly take over Sweden again? Probably not. Can we?
China.
China. Yes. No. Yes. China. Okay. Big. Else. What else is in our faction?
That was the best invasion in this game I've seen. Yeah, me too. That was beautiful.
Fuck. Big Denmark.
Combined knowledge of all
Damn it.
four of us in our areas of expertise.
So happy.
That was really good. That was amazing. That really was
Yes.
perfect.
Yeah, great job, everyone.
That you know, that co-op with the paratroopers, in marine invasion, the navy, and the air force worked well.
I agree. Some of all of its parts, everyone played a role, and everyone did it beautifully.
Okay.
I don't think we quite ended it by Christmas, though.
Well, now
Well,
at Christmas.
We kind of did, but yeah.
Almost. A month late.
Well,
So-
we did end it by Christmas of 42. There's that.
Yeah, that's true.
Let me check the losses actually, because I haven't. 500k against 1.6 million. Yeah, that's
Oh,
expected.
damn it. Okay, so my plan's not gonna work because we can't kick Sweden from the faction because they're capitulated. But the plan was, for oil streams, if you're wondering, we kick everyone from the faction. They join the Comintern, mostly as you just saw. Then we
Yes.
dismantle the allies. We join the Comintern, and possibly take over the Comintern. But we don't even have to, because they count as our ally, and we get 4 super victory points
Yes.
from the Soviet Union.
Yes.
Wanted to, try that at the end, but unfortunately Sweden is making that impossible.
Chat's pointing out we did actually end it by Christmas according to the Orthodox calendar. So that counts.
Is it really? Isn't that like 6th of January? Maybe I'm...
Yeah, I think it's like, it's not all the way to
I don't know.
whenever we ended, right? 31st of January. There's no way. I don't know when we
When's
capitulated. Though.
when's the Chinese New Year? Because you can assume Christmas would be right before that.
Oh, I think it's gonna be really close with the Chinese New Year. It's great. Looks like they brought in the Germans.
Yeah, they've been talking to them for a while.
Good job. We still need to kill Austro-Hungary, I guess.
Yeah,
And
And
Poland.
Japan.
they have a lot of troops. Let's see how many troops.
Kind of telling that Poland lasted longer than Germany.
Just rubbing it in now.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we have repelled the German aggression. I think it might have helped us that we were in a defensive war all the
Yes.
time, and
We
they
got
were the
boosts.
attacker.
Yeah,
Like
we got
30%
boosts
war
and
support. Yeah.
You know, I mean, we did repel the German attack. That is one way of putting it. A little bit understating it, maybe.
We repelled it all the way to Berlin.
Yes.
UK.
in East Prussia.
Hello.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Guten Tag.
What should we say? Well fought, well played. Congratulations.
That was an awesome invasion.
Thanks.
Looking at them, it's like, this is gonna be the end of Germany.
There was actually good cooperation. I haven't ever played co-op before in House of Iron 4, and it worked great.
I agree.
Everyone did what they were good at. Like, we each had our own setups. Like, Prussian Prince was responsible for most of the army, and Mordred was sinking ships left and right. Feedback took the air, and I was doing spy stuff and diplomacy and some paratroopers at the end, and it all worked out great.
Guy Brit too strong.
you guys co-opt together very well. I think co-oping in Hearts of Iron is really a pretty enjoyable experience. It's something I really enjoy doing in my spare time.
It can be,
Yes.
except when you are faced with an invasion and suddenly someone takes your divisions and puts them on a different order,
No,
and
No.
every
Don't listen to
division
this
in
Niall Kaiser.
Denmark went
He
into the
literally
Baltic
goes,
and
"Can
sailed
somebody
to
handle
Eastern
this front?"
Prussia
And I start
immediately.
handling it, and he's just like, "Who moved my troops?" And then he just literally.
Sounds
That
like
ends-
Kaiser needed a better division of command.
If
Yeah.
there is one
Guys-
upside to this, it is that the Kaiser will never be let near the levers of power again. So
Yeah.
it's worth the destruction of Germany.
But I want to thank the Brits for preparing Hong Kong so graciously for my arrival. It's really quite pleasant here.
Well, it's all you're gonna rule from now on, so.
I mean, that's completely fine.
But, well, I gotta thank you all for joining us in this 3-day war. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was very odd to see all the strategies, all the plans, and yeah.
And before you end, we didn't really say well played to the other side. Yeah, it was enjoyable.
Mhm.
I mean,
very
we
well
won in
played.
the end, of course, but well played.
There was a lot of back and
about,
forth, and you
I'm
had
gonna
us
play
very
about-
worried.
I'm going to play about 300 more hours of Comp MP. We're going to do this again.
You
We'll
actually
keep doing
have.
it until we win.
So there's one sentiment that was echoed by literally every dev just 15 minutes before the invasion. We all individually said that we wanted to play more Hoy after this, just to try the same thing again and see if we could have done a better job of it. Because we made some critical mistakes early on that we feel were really painful towards the end, and we're certain that we could have done a better job of it.
We were actually saying
Daniel,
something similar, because we were saying we'd like to try this again, but with the other side. So we play as Germany, you
Yes.
play as Britain.
Yeah, I think that could be a lot of fun, and I think everyone, made a pretty large number of mistakes all the way around. I mean, UK ran out of fuel at different points. They nearly got pushed out of Italy, but in the end,
So close.
it was.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a really good job in the Mediterranean, UK guys. It's very.
I just want to
impressive.
say that Italy was extremely close. If that had lasted, if we had managed
2
to
weeks.
fend off that, if we had managed to fend off that second invasion of you, or third, I think it was, we would have knocked out France in all of our simulations.
I think
it was a knockout blow immediately.
everything would have changed. UK
Yeah.
would not have received the industry from having Italy as a puppet. They would not have been able to outbuild Germany, and it just spiraled out of control from there.
And we would have
Or-
had hegemony over the European mainland.
Yeah. But it was
Um,
fun. It was super, super fun to watch.
I hope it was fun to
everything
watch.
happen.
Do we have some more time, Daniel?
Oh, you mean for that thing?
No, it won't work because I'm gonna say what it is briefly, but it's not that important. I mean more like I'm curious what they think their mistakes were and our mistakes were, and then the other side.
That's curious. Yeah, good question.
If
From
we have the time.
like from the
Yeah,
production
like
side and
we
the British
still
side.
have time for that. So go ahead, just explain how much you want.
Well, I'll start from the production side and the German side. We didn't invest enough into civs early on. I was too worried about not having enough mills when the war actually started because we
Yes,
thought it
the
would come.
econ minister got outvoted of his own econ plan.
That and some of the focuses we went too political too early rather than the getting more of the economy focuses. Our tank division setup wasn't so great.
We should have had
Could've been a lot
chunkier
better.
tanks, basically.
Schlieffen
we should've
plan
got-
apparently doesn't mean the same thing to 3 different people in the German army.
And we didn't get to fighters 2 quick enough. I messed up on our fighter production a little bit as well. And once you've lost air superiority, it is very difficult to get it.
Yes, it is.
I don't know. Someone else can take up their mistakes.
For Britain, what I remember is, we actually fought a lot over the production tab.
Mm-hmm.
So in 1938 to 1939, I think all of our factories, we just redid everything. So everything started from 0 production efficiency or something like that. So that was huge. Lost us a lot of equipment.
It's kind of my fault.
No. It's it worked out because we needed the guns as well. We wouldn't have had as many units as we did. So I just mean like we should have planned it better from before. But it's not like we had a test game or anything. That's one of the issues.
So we're thinking, why did you leave out tanks? Were you like, we don't need it for the entire war, or you really wanted to go for quantity rather than quality?
So, since I am the commander-in-chief, that was my decision. So tanks, really, you cannot push infantry with them unless you have at least 41 tanks. So 41 mediums, 41 heavy tanks. 39 mediums really cannot push infantry. They're just too terrible stat-wise, so they're not going to do it. Even if you have medium SPGs or anything like that.
You can see it, can't see it, but I'm taking notes right now. This explains so much.
One thing that maybe you guys didn't hear is once you had succeeded with the invasion and controlled quarter, maybe 1/3 of Germany, I took a save. I'm going to put that out as a community challenge that can you turn decide and win as Germany after that. So maybe that would be something for you guys to try.
Yes, I think if the
that's
German
really interesting.
officers did counteract each other there, we probably could have too.
Infighting.
Yeah, I think that is also one of our biggest mistakes as Germany, is that there was chaos in among the commanders, because everyone tried to take charge of a part of the front, which was admirable and which was absolutely the right thing to do. But then, because all of the units were assigned to the same field marshal, when someone drew a new field marshal order, that fucked everyone up. All of the plans went out of the window. Like I said, all of my units that I had in Denmark, because they were in a province that had a port, they immediately set sail for mainland Europe, and I couldn't get them back. And then we lost Denmark completely. So that was very unlucky, and that was we should have had more. If we wanted to take individual parts of the front, we should have had individual field marshals, so we wouldn't have had those problems.
How do you guys, England, split it up? Did you do one field marshal each, or did you just one guy controls everything?
That method was so much more simpler. It was all on one specific area. One in Navy, one in Army, one in Air Force.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to divide the command. So there's no confusion and no people.
I think
each other's
so
toes.
too, but that is also because Britain is in a different situation. Because as Germany, being in charge of the navy as Germany is not really going to be a full-time job. That's
I mean, you
be.
could roll navy. Yeah, I mean, depends on what you do. You could really get intense with microing your subs and harassing. I mean, you could also just have one person commanding the eastern front, one person commanding the western front. But
I suppose, but we also had okay. So the task Prussian Prince handled the armies, all of them, pretty much, and military technologies and production. Feedback handled the Air Force, air focuses at some point, and generally construction stuff. Mordred handled all the naval things, everything, and I handled the big picture politics and focus tree, and some research, and then paratroopers. So essentially, if you have one person in Germany managing the navy, that person could also do industry and research.
Yep.
But that's our way of doing it.
One
Which
thing
is
which-
clearly superior, but it doesn't mean it's the only way.
1v1 me, bro!
One thing which I did like about what we did was dividing up the tech. So if the Chief of the Army had one slot for Army, Chief of the Navy had one for the Navy, Chief of the Air Force had one for the Air Force, and then the other two were the miscellaneous for the Prime Minister for construction, electronics, and that type of stuff. And I think that worked really well because it allowed us to go down a centralized strategic theory for what we were trying to do.
I do have one
Yeah,
question.
for us, I was the one who handled all of the tech and focus choices.
Yeah,
What
the
happens
focuses were all
if-
Torio, and I think that was good because he did the focuses, diplomacy, and intelligence.
But in general, everyone in chat seemed to really enjoy this. So we really need to thank you guys for joining us for this entire session and the 3-day war. And
Should have kicked Japan at the start of the game.
I would
was a
love
pleasure.
to do something more like this. Maybe 4 players in Japan, 4 players in China.
Yeah,
As long as I
that
get
sounds
to go
good.
in the Soviet Union, I'm happy.
Well, 4 players Japan, 4 players China seems a bit limited because it's just
Yeah.
not much world politics. Maybe
Yeah,
USA
I
against the
think
Soviets or
something similar,
something like that.
something more that would
Why not?
inflict the
Why
same
not?
spirit of this.
Why not 15 players USA, 15 players Japan? Let's go big.
No, the obvious rematch is 4 players Luxembourg, 4 players Tamatuva.
But anyway, guys, I think it's time for us to round it off. Like I said, super thankful that you guys joined us right here, and thank you everyone in chat for joining us and watching this. Hope you had a great day. Hope you had a great 3 days. I most certainly had. Super tiring, but it was super fun to watch and comment. Thank you, Robert, for the help of commentating. Sorry for interrupting you so many times. I just got so
It's-
excited when I spotted different things.
Oh no, it's fine. We're also communicating over Discord instead of in the same room with each other, so it makes things a bit more difficult.
Yeah, but from us, thank you, and see you soon, hopefully. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Next
I love
time,
you.
Gadget. Next time.
And I'm just going to say goodbye to you as well, Twitch. Thank you very much for playing. I do hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button to get notifications when I am live again in the future. I will be doing a second stream this evening at 10 PM. That's going to be, I think, some more Hearts of Iron. So Daniel did suggest that the save from Germany's perspective might be available. That could be some fun. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll continue our Japan game. Or do we start another one? I don't remember. So I do hope to see you for that. That's going to be at 10 PM British summertime this evening. Then if you want to support what I do here, then please do consider subscribing, or you can of course check out the Patreon, which is at patreon.com/MordredViking. I do have a YouTube channel. It was asked in chat whether this would be uploaded. It will. I don't know the exact day because I think we're all planning to upload our own perspectives on the same time. So stay tuned. That will be up. And then finally, we have a Discord, which is where the community hangs out, and it's a really great bunch of people, so I do hope you come and join us. You can find that in the link, which I'm hoping somebody is posting. I don't have chat open. There it is. So thanks everyone for watching. I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.